Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your famous author Mark coming to you live with another interesting YouTube. Today, I thought I'd do a historical YouTube video. What I'm going to discuss with you today is the origins of Friday the 13th, since today is Friday the 13th of 2024. Now, a lot of people say that a lot of people who believe in superstition say that Friday the 13th is a bad luck day, and that might be true to some degree. However, but do you know where did the origins of Friday the 13th as a bad luck day came from? You don't, and that's okay. So I'm going to tell you about it. Because in 1307, the Knights Templar were disbanded by King Philip of France. Now, who were the Knights Templar? The Knights Templar were knights who protected the pilgrims who made pilgrimages to the Holy Land in the 10th and the 9th century, I believe. Now also Knights Templar were not only warrior monks. However, they invented our banking system that we have today. They also invented, and a lot of people say that, they were accused of the reason that Templar Knights were disbanded, so to speak, is because they were accused of Christian heresy. But according to my own research, ladies and gentlemen, the Knights Templar were disbanded because they actually made some strides and embraced cooperation between the Muslims, the Christians, and all the other religions that were prevalent in the Middle East at that time. For example, because of the cooperation between the Christian monks and the Islamic peoples, the Templars managed to invent such things as our banking system that we know, or what the Muslims call, what the Knights Templars have learned was what we call Sharia banking. What does that mean? In Sharia banking in Islam, it's like, for example, if you take a mortgage, for example, you borrow $13,000, you have to pay that $13,000 back. But in the Islamic thing, in the Islamic culture, this person, you have to, like, if you borrow $13,000, you have to give back the $13,000 without interest. So that sort of thing. Also, the Templar Knights also invented, with the cooperation with the Islamic people, they invented such a thing as the word check. The word check, it is an Arabic word. It actually means money savings. So for example, if you wrote a check, say for example back in those days in Alexandria, Egypt, you could have cashed this check, for example, in the Holy Land or all over the Middle East. So as I figure it, the Templar Knights and the Islamic people did some great work together back in the 12th and the beginning of the 13th century. But the thing is, the Templar Knights were disbanded because they were accused of Christian heresy. But in my opinion, that that was just an excuse, because that was the excuse given by the King of France, King Philip, because the Templar Knights were becoming too powerful. Now the reason that we have the Friday the 13th as the bad luck day, in my opinion, because the Templars were sort of disbanded on October the 13th, 1307, I believe, and then that's how the Friday the 13th got to be known as the bad luck day. Now, the legend has it that not all Templar Knights, the order of Templar Knight, not all the Templar Knights were actually disbanded. So the legend has it that some of them made it to America. They made it to Scotland. They made it. They actually some of them stayed in the Middle East. Now, in my research and in my not so humble opinion, I think the Templar Knights today, some of them, they still exist in the Middle East, but not as Christians. But what most of those Templar Knights did, in my opinion, they actually converted to Islam once Islam took over Jerusalem. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. You can subscribe to my channel, and you can comment on my Facebook. You can comment below this video, and I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video.